In the months following last year's flooding in Kelantan, Malaysia, local Tzu Chi volunteers began their mid to long-term recovery efforts, including the building of prefabs for displaced residents. After compiling a named list, volunteers would conduct home visitations to make sure those selected are truly in need of such assistance.
Home visitations are never easy.
The mountain roads are narrow and winding. To help the less fortunate.
However difficult the journey for the volunteers, there's always a helping hand.
We saw collapsed homes and went to help the residents. We then asked around if there were others that needed help. That man then came to lead the way.
The massive flooding last year devastated the states of Kelantan, and though the waters have receded, Tzu Chi volunteers' love and care remains.
The recipients' homes must have fallen. They must be locals. We also need to verify that they are willing to move there once the prefab is built.
Home visitation days are grueling and long. Often, volunteers set out before the sun has risen and go home only when the moon has come out. Physical pain and exhaustion is something that every volunteer has to overcome.
I'm fine. I can still bear it. If it hurts at night, then it won't hurt in the day.
Meanwhile, in Penang, each day, volunteers from all walks of life continue to assemble parts of prefab housing units that will be built for flood survivors. Though being neither Chinese nor Buddhist, Rosia came with her daughter to help.
We thought to come here to learn from the Buddhist volunteers and understand why they give so willingly to others. We haven't had a chance to give back to society yet.
Among the volunteers giving so selflessly is Chen Tianlai, who traveled over 4 hours to come here to help. Little by little, volunteers hope to build a better future for the flood survivors.